Hello everyone, Bonavoxel on the mic. Okay, for this video I tried to make a one take with the audio, but I forgot to record the audio, and even if I've got a good spoken at first try, you never know it, it will be a voiceover again. So happy to see you. I experimented something in the last week with multiple piston extensions, and I found out this one to be very cool, easy, and to be the best, the smallest piston extender double with retraction. I managed to find out, and everyone claims to have done the smallest design, the coolest or whatever. So I won't claim the same thing because also I'm a noob. I play since 8 months, and okay. What I had actually it was a multiple piston extender which was pushing only, so I didn't need the full retraction of the block in front of it. And so after this, I tried to make it triple, just adding above a third and a fourth observers, which seems to work, just not reliably because it doesn't perform the retraction, not of the block, which is not needed, but of the third piston. It happens in two pulses of different durations. So, how to obtain these two pulses? With external circuit, obviously, and I think as soon as you look at the dimension of the structure, the tileable, it doesn't matter if the whole circuit is totally external. It doesn't affect the dimension of the structure you're going to build when you're going to use this thing. Also, piston doors, which these things are mostly used, have a strange thing in Minecraft. They are so big and bulky that you actually figure out the door, you project the door, and then build the building around it. And if you think of it, it's the opposite you do in your real life. Okay, back to the triple piston extender, pushing only, and as far I've made it only horizontal. This is my thought, and I thought, why couldn't it work? Well, because if it worked like this, I would have already seen it online in someone else's videos. That's not the case. Well, now I show you the circuitry I made in order to give the two different pulses of the correct length we need in order to make it work as a full retraction at least of the piston in one of the next video where I've used it pretty effectively. So without further ado, as seen in the video, we start to making damn, it's past 10 minutes. I don't even remember what I was saying in this moment of the video. I'm just talking over, and I think I will make a cut. The activation circuit right now, button or whatever, leads into an observer. An observer gives a signal strength, a signal duration too short, so we have to use a repeater. And the repeater we're putting right now has an error because it has to be on 2 ticks. Here I leave it on 1 because it's Sunday morning, but it has to be 2 ticks. This leads into a pulse extender. It doesn't actually matter the duration. I've made one of the shortest possible. You can put it far away from the other parts, and it will make a shorter pulse. Just I don't know if too short works. Now we have to stabilize the signal, in which if we use an observer directly to the circuit, it will ticker because it changes power. So we'll use an inverter, a block with a torch, which will be observed by an observer. You can use anything you want, a glowstone lamp, you can use an outblock, you can use even a trapdoor. The important thing is that when it changes its signal, does it in a stable manner, not different levels of powers as you find in pulse extender. Then you came out from that observer and you sent two different pulses. Now I've set the two repeaters, one on 2 ticks and the other on 4 ticks, because working a little bit slowly seems to be a little more reliable, the functioning of the piston extension. But you can also use 1 and 3 ticks and you have it a little insignificantly faster. So the pulse, and as you see, it sends. Here I failed. This will be a cut in the video. Here, 2 ticks on that repeater. That was the error. And now it works. One pulse, second pulse, full retraction. As you see, with this external circuitry, you have the smallest triple piston extender pushing only. Okay, here we are at the end. Here I leave you with a schematic from upper side of what the circuit is, and see you next time, and hope this circuit will be useful for someone to use in some builds. I say you goodbye and see you on the next video.